There's things for everybody in Southern food that it's so wonderful. And I think it's a way for me to bring that family culture to the people that I cook for. I'm Charlie McKenna from Lily's Q. We're really just about real barbecue cooking from the South. Obviously in the South, we cook a lot of sweet potatoes. It's one of those things that I always had at my Thanksgiving dinner table. What we do first is we roast off the sweet potatoes. It doesn't matter if it gets a little too soft because we're gonna mash it up anyway. So we have the sweet potatoes in here. We'll get to the next products, which is eggs. What this does is it helps hold the sweet potato together, as well as the eggs kind of help sweet potatoes feel a little bit lighter when we bake them off in the oven. So we'll start to mash this up. We have a little beautiful vanilla that we're gonna pour in here. We got a little heavy cream. For this, I probably won't use all that. Now we're gonna use this kind of like a little masher. Next, we wanna add beautiful flavoring of cinnamon. This recipe is relatively simple, but it comes out really great. We're gonna go into the topping now. Dark brown sugar. Then we have the flour. So we'll mix that up. We'll cut in the butter. It's kind of like if you've ever made biscuits before. We're just trying to mash the butter into the flour and brown sugar so that we can create a topping. And you can see as you mash it in, the butter bits will get smaller and smaller. Next, we'll take the pecans. We'll fold some of these in, and I'm gonna hold a couple back. All right, there we go. We have our sweet potato, and we also have our topping, right? With our garnish of pecans. So first thing we're gonna start with is obviously we have our sweet potato mixture, and we're gonna pop this into these earthenware dishes that are great for putting on the Weber Kettle. You don't wanna press it down too much because you want it to bake kind of nice and light. Once we get that done, we'll take this spoon, we'll put this topping on top. This, like I said, depending on how sweet you want it, you can go as heavy or light as possible. It just may change the time that you cook. I love the texture of crushed nuts on things. We put those pecans on top. We'll pat that down a little bit into the topping. We like to set these off the charcoal a little bit. We're using the Weber Kettle kind of more of an oven now than we are an actual grill, right? So we're setting these off the charcoal that's in the char baskets, off to the side, kind of indirect cooking. We'll drop the top back down. This is gonna bake somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes at around 350 degrees. Next, what we'll do is get the marshmallows on. You can't have sweet potato souffle without a marshmallow topping. We're gonna put these back in the kettle so we can brown up the marshmallows after a few minutes. Now that they've like nicely melted and got some nice brown color on them, all ooey and gooey. Got this beautiful sweet potato souffle with this marshmallow top, nice brown coated top. That's a great addition to your smoked Thanksgiving turkey. I hope your family enjoys it as much as mine does.